No time to waste. Let's get it. Let's go.
So you know, Kate had a baby and a dad.
In April of 2024, a community is left horrified and outraged when a woman with profound intellectual disabilities is discovered pregnant at her care home in Geneva, Illinois. Kane County detectives launched an urgent investigation, confronted with the grim task of unmasking a predator hidden among the very staff entrusted to protect her. The following is based on official police records, and some of the following footage has never been seen before. According to their website, the Markland Center is a nonprofit organization providing care for adults with severe developmental disabilities. Multiple news sources state that Kate, a 43-year-old resident with Rett syndrome, who was unable to speak, stand, or use her hands, was discovered pregnant during routine medical tests.
Dang. Imagine if you the family and you learn that shit. You going up there and going to somebody's mouth.
Investigators with the Kane County Sheriff's Department compiled a list of all male employees who had access to her in late summer 2023, interviewing each one and collecting DNA samples.
Hey.
Yes, Sheriff's Department.
Yes.
Yeah, I brought this. Is it Brandon River?
Come on in.
Thank you.
So I know there's abuse and neglect, and I know one of our residents was sent to the hospital that morning, so I am assuming something happened with that resident. And I also do know it was only males that have been suspended. So,
You okay?
something that very serious happened.
And you're just so you're not in any trouble.
No, I really enjoy my job, and the fact that, sorry,
No, it's okay.
the thought of that happening.
Why you acting like that?
Very troubling and upsetting.
Okay. And like I said, nobody has accused you of anything.
No, I'm 100% aware. It's.
You looking suspicious,
I'm
bro.
not crying for myself. I'm upset for the rest.
It's okay.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed like anybody else acting strange around them, or anybody that shouldn't be in their rooms?
No, I mean, we are very, I mean, we don't open the door for everyone. And as for staff, I mean, before this incident, I never thought anyone would do something.
The fuck is that noise?
That was kind of one of our other questions. Is there anybody you would think would be capable of
I would have never have thought this would happen at Markland's.
Okay.
Before they move on to question other employees, he leaves them one urgent request.
Catch the bastard.
After speaking with several more employees, investigators are left with no clear leads. However, they do learn that prior to the COVID pandemic, only female staff typically cared for female residents, a policy one employee said changed due to staffing shortages. Investigators move on, next meeting with former employee, 22-year-old Isaiah Fields.
How you doing? Good. You want to go in or just talk out here?
Whatever you want.
How'd fights go? I heard you were out there fighting in Chicago.
I'm fighting in the Golden Gloves tournament.
How'd it go?
Pretty good. I lost by decision in the finals, but I was like I had a chicken leg, so
Okay.
I'll see him again.
Oh, he a fighter too. Come on, man. You shaming us, man. You shaming us, man. If you the one, you shaming us. You shaming us.
All right, good for you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome.
After briefly meeting Isaiah's mother, they head to the basement to speak
Anderson Golden Gloves. Is this Cincinnati? We got a Golden Gloves here too.
in private.
So there was, an incident that happened there involving one of the residents. If you can just tell me kind of what when you worked there, what's the dates that you worked there?
Like early August to like but definitely sometime in September.
Yeah, nice house too.
September, late September, you think?
I honestly don't remember. It was still warm outside, so
Okay.
maybe early to mid-September.
When you were working there, what were your job duties?
I was with the PSP,
PSP. Okay, I've heard that talking to people. They've said that before.
the personal support.
Okay.
But I was mainly in training the entire time I was there, so I technically didn't have any like duties I had to do really on my own.
Okay.
another person.
Okay, so you're always with somebody?
He the thumbnail though, so he must be the one.
Most part?
Like 90% of the time.
Okay.
Unless someone like left early or like
Okay.
one of the managers that were out shadowing had to go do whatever, you know.
Gotcha.
managers do.
Gotcha.
I chose Wix
Oh,
for
man.
my business because of its massive scope for functionality and
Did you ever have any problems with anybody? Did you ever see anybody that you thought was a little off? Like another, especially a male employee, anybody that you thought like something, this guy's made some statements or he said something or just the way his interaction was with the residents?
Not that I know of personally, honestly.
Okay.
I didn't stay there long enough to get you know,
Chummy with anybody?
everybody yet.
After leaving Isaiah, investigators meet with another employee who brings up a familiar name.
Is it true that she wanted the baby?
Is it true? I'm not divulging anything. It's an open investigation.
Okay,
So I can't go into details about that.
okay.
I can't,
Can I ask you about a certain individual that may have,
yeah.
Isaiah Fields?
That's who we just talked to.
So you just talked to-
Yeah. Who we just gave back.
Though the employee doesn't explain why he suspects him, after all the swabs are collected and processed, a DNA test comes back positive for 22-year-old Isaiah Fields. On May 10th, 2024, he's brought into an interrogation where he waits for questioning to begin.
Yeah, these chains for these little Jesus coming from. These little Jesus could really bless them. Please help me if I try to get the Lord Jesus.
Investigators enter and read his Miranda rights.
Let me just start by asking, do you have any idea why you would be there right now? Okay, no clue? Okay. You know why I talked to you before, right, about the Markland stuff? So,
Every guy, you just told me it was a case of Markland.
okay. So what I would like to ask you, what we would like to know, if you could go over again, like when you worked there for that just basically a month, wasn't that long? What your training was like and what it was like after training, like what your job duties were. If you could just go over that again, I would appreciate it.
But most of the time that I was there, it's just training, like the police. We just sat in a room and watched videos on it. That was it.
However, several employees who trained Isaiah gave a different account, explaining his duties went beyond watching training videos.
And what were your daily activities when you were training him? What were you guys in charge of?
So we're in charge of doing the CNA work, so like getting them up, dressed, changed, and then transferring them to CDS, and then visiting them, interacting with them, and then doing the same thing, changing them, and then sending them back.
You're training how to bathe, how to
Yes.
care for them.
Yes.
So that was part of his training as well.
Yes.
But he would not have been home,
No.
something like that.
How do you bathe them?
So we put them in a tub, and they have a chair, and they're completely, obviously,
Submerged?
No,
Or,
no,
oh,
submerged.
okay.
The water's running, or they have what is it called?
Like a faucet or a shower head.
So you basically sit not like this, but a chair in a shower, and then you can take it off and
Yes.
spray them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so at some point, at the end of your training, were you not with the trainer anymore? Were you kind of on your own schedule during the day?
I forget what they called it, but it was like a probationary period.
Sure.
So like you were always like with someone until you were like considered an actual nurse.
This account is
DNA is crazy though, how quick you can catch somebody doing some shit though. Like literally, like he can't even get out of it. They found your DNA. The only thing you can do is give them a bigger case at this point. Like give them a better case at this point.
with what his trainers told investigators.
Would you have left him alone, or anybody for that matter, alone for an extended period of time with the resident while they're on training?
No.
Are you leaving anybody alone, the trainees, with the residents or anything like that?
They're not supposed to be left alone with the residents.
As questioning continues, Isaiah insists that he remained in his probationary period until he claims he was fired for consistently showing up late.
Just like, you don't really like fit in so many people.
Employees who trained Isaiah highlighted odd behavior he exhibited during this training.
It's kind of odd.
Okay.
Just in general, just like very off.
Anything that stuck out to you was odd or anything like that?
He wouldn't listen. he would always question, oh, why do you have to do it that way? And it's like, you're in healthcare. Like, there's specific ways to do certain things. He would, like, fake talks for the residents, and we have cameras in the classroom, and the angle of it all was just really bad. And the cameras, it would clearly look like he was staying for.
I should clarify, he never actually did.
No, he never actually did.
Okay.
As the interrogation continues, Isaiah appears to become overwhelmed with emotion, and investigators work to put him at ease.
What's up, son? I'm gonna listen. If something goes on, please let us know. We'll see what we can do to help. Not really, like, anything in particular, just, oh, just life's not easy, you know? I know. That's all. I get us curveballs sometimes. It's been a time. I never had the guidance of a man. My father died when I was really young. No. I've just never really had, like, proper guidance, you know?
As one detective leaves the room to get Isaiah more water and a snack, the remaining investigator sits with him, assisting.
You about to tell the whole thing, like, get him a snack. The way you said that.
Emotions continue to unravel.
Take a breath. You're okay. Not gonna let anything in. You're alright. Okay, I'm really sorry to hear that much pain and stuff, okay? That's... I'm sorry. Come on. It's okay. It takes a lot for you to sit here and allow yourself to have these feelings. You know, to allow yourself to have emotion. That can be a lot, especially in front of people you don't know. I'm not trying to be difficult. I just think it's not best interest to give it to me. I can't ask you any more questions, though. No? It's okay. I'll leave you at it. She'll give you...
Hey, there's son. I'm a telling you this time.
What's that?
I'm reading them stuff.
You tell them. Yeah, I will know.
Just so you know, Kate had a baby and a dad. Okay.
As investigators exit the room, Isaiah processes the gravity of the situation and the consequences he's facing.
Life is cool, girl. She gets easy. Give me the opportunity, Lord Jesus. Okay. Baby.
Just confess, man. Confess. It might be easier if you just confess and say you did it. Leave it at that.
Just give me one chance. That's all I have is give me one chance. I'm sorry.
You did it.
Please forgive me. I'll do anything. I'm in the military for me anyway. I'll get all my money. I'll be homeless without farmer. I'll do anything, God. Please. Please just give me one more chance. Please. Please allow me a chance into this child's life. I'll be able to take the fingers and this along. Anything. Please don't make me spend years in jail. I'm begging.
Multiple news outlets have reported that Kate developed a dangerous pregnancy condition known as preeclampsia, and that the infant died after spending 11 weeks in neonatal intensive care. However, we've not been able to independently confirm these reports. According to an official press release from the state attorney's office, on January 14, 2025, Isaiah Fields pled guilty to aggravated criminal sexual assault and was sentenced to 25 years imprisonment in the Illinois Department of Corrections, with 308 days credited for time spent in the Kane County Jail. In addition, Isaiah must register for life as a sexual offender in accordance with the Illinois Sexual Offender Registration Act.
Well, I mean, 25 years. He ain't never getting out. He ain't never getting out for 25 years. Oh my God. He was begging God. God was like, nope, not today, man. You don't fucked up, so it's over, bro. You gotta take this L because you messed up, bro. But it's okay. Nah, whatever, man. That's crazy. Anyways, y'all. Woo, peace.